Alright guys, back at it. Here's another custom video. This is showcasing some of the olds, some new. The Exodus and Magneto are relatively older. The Tusk is relatively newer. Tusk is on the Caliban body, while both Magneto and Exodus are rocking the Vulcan body. Magneto especially, just repainted. Vulcan, however, is rocking the Black Panther body. These guys are awesome. You know, I enjoy upgrading figures, especially if Hasbro's not giving us what we want. Magneto should not be as scrawny as he always comes out. So this is a better version of Magneto, butterfly, pinless, more muscular. Exodus, can't ask for much more out of this guy. You know, he's top tier villain in my opinion. So Hasbro, it would be an easy make for him. Tusk, however, I think he would be a harder make just because Tusk usually has that open back where he has his minions pop out. The old action figure was really cool how he could hide them in his back. So that's a cool feature. Maybe Hasbro has a way of doing it. I would like to collect that, build a figure, and or maybe a HasLab. I guess they don't do HasLabs anymore, but one of those made to orders. Magneto's really cool. You know, when he's on that bigger body, he just looks much more menacing. That's how he should have came out. And with the butterflies, you know, it helps broaden his chest. Gives him that wider presence. Hardest part about this custom is the boots. You know, the Vulcan body does not really take to the lower boots too well. You know, trying to swap them out, you gotta either use the same ones, just different colors, or you've gotta use the hot glue method, which is what I'm doing on this guy. Exodus is pretty cool. Not much to do with him. Again, these guys are on the Vulcan body mold or the Black Panther body mold, so you understand exactly what you're getting with those. I used the tunic from a McFarlane. This is all bendy wire. This is from that, oh god, what's his name? That Thor villain, the evil elf. It's just his upper chest harness. And then I used a Moon Knight cape, which is plastic. I do plan to order a fabric one and or just make a fabric one. His wings, I wish I was a 3D printer. I would 3D print better wings. These are just cardboard painted, and then I used clear duct tape to kind of laminate it so it stays firm. And it's just kind of taped onto his back. You know, not the best, which is why I'm not posing him around. You know, that cape kind of hinders a lot, and nothing, no paint rub on this guy. It's just all black, so there's not much to worry about. Same thing with Magneto. He's cool to pose around, but once you move those boots, you know, you start seeing the flaws. Those are some of my earlier customs. Tusk is a more newer one. You know, you can kind of see how I'm learning and either getting better or getting worse. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully this is keeping your interests. This is fun for me. I'm having fun showcasing what I've got and why I think it's different from others. All right, thanks.